Let's rock out.
Somebody said, wow, it's understandable to have a conversation about opening up the relationship. But it's not okay for the woman to open up the relationship.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I just want to hear a man's perspective. Are you hold on, y'all? Hold on.
You know what I mean?
I want to hear a man's perspective. Are you saying that y'all expect us to want to continue to take the same penis for the rest of our lives?
Please answer the question.
But after a while, y'all can get bored, and it's okay. Like this,
We think his stuff's so good that each time.
It's not.
I just want to hear it. I just want to hear his response. Like, is this you're speaking on behalf of all men right now?
Are men leaders?
Yeah,
Well, I don't got nothing.
Answer the question first. Answer the question first.
that's fine.
Let's look up the definition
Men are
of
leaders, right?
leadership.
Men are leaders, right?
Let's look up the
Hold on.
definition of leadership.
Are men leaders? Do you want to?
Women and men are leaders.
Do you want a man?
In
that's-
the relationship,
Do-
though.
in a relationship.
Let's look
Yeah,
up the
the answer
definition.
In the
Let's say
relationship,
yes.
yes.
Answer is yes.
Men
So-
are
I'm
leaders.
not gonna
Okay.
play semantics with
Okay.
you. Answer the question.
So here is what I would say to you. A leader can have many followers, but a follower can't have many leaders.
Boy, but
Boom.
that's not an intelligent response.
That's the best.
Moving on.
Literally, you could listen to the logic. This is a
Oh, we only
ancient-
had-
Everybody wants to be a chief.
Listen,
and
though,
nobody
what
wants
makes
to
you a
be
leader in my life is that I've given
I
my
know
life
spaces
to
for
you.
real.
Fact.
I expect you to provide and protect for me.
Fact.
I will lay down myself for you. I make sure
Fact.
that you're good. I
Fact.
will multiply your house.
Fact.
This other person on the side is not a leader in my life. It's just somebody I want to hop on for the moment because we're both bored and you're going off and
And
doing
because
you
you
for
got
the
it
bit.
right time.
Hey, hold on, Ty. What you just say? Ty, what you just say? That you just gonna hop off because you bored. Well, first and foremost, men and women don't work the same. So it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work how you think it's gonna work. It's not. It takes more for y'all to even get with a man than it does a man getting with a woman. It takes way more. So no, that shit don't even work. Yeah, it sounds good on paper. It don't work like that.
And I would just go ahead and do
All
this.
right, let me ask you
You
this.
gotta lead in my life.
Do women genuinely want to have sex with as many men as possible?
No.
Do y'all want to do
You
that?
were being an extremist.
No. Since you want to play this game, that's fine.
So
You genuinely want to have sex with
Hey, I got a comment. Okay, the difference between a man and a woman stepping out is a woman will do it because it's beneficial to her. It's either beneficial to her monetarily, emotionally, or physically. You all are looking to be, you have an insatiable appetite for sex until eventually it stops working.
Literally,
And you all don't come to the realization when it stops
a
working.
flashlight. You know, y'all will have sex with any hole, like a flashlight,
A doorknob hole. I've heard a
You
guy
know, like
said that
anything.
the hole where the door is.
But a woman can
I
get to the
heard-
point where
What did you talk about?
you're just not satisfying her, right? Like, what's she looking for? Like, I just want to hop out and just
Where she might
do
want
something
a new sex.
wild. Like, I've
sex.
been with you all my life. I just want to try something different.
Something like what?
Man, what you mean you want to try something different? Man, you better get the fuck out of here. Man, listen, bro, you better get the fuck out of here, dog. You better, and this is exactly why a lot of them niggas be going to other bitches because y'all want to do extra shit. Oh, the spark is gone. Bitch, you the one who lost the fucking spark. Bitch, my shit still get up. My shit still rises every day in the morning. What are you talking about? I'm ready at any given time. What are you talking about? Now your shit done dried up. Now we gotta be spontaneous and shit. Now you talk about, oh, kiss me on the neck on the roof. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck that's supposed to do? Do you want to feel in danger at the same time sexual? I don't, what is this? Oh, well, let's do it. Well, let's do it in the trunk with the trunk door closed. And so that way we can't really get out. So we got to fight to get out. But then at the same time, it's going to make me so wet. Dog, what? What are you talking about? A lot of times these niggas is leaving because y'all stopped doing the shit that y'all was doing when y'all first met. You ain't doing the spontaneous shit that you used to do because when y'all niggas first started dating, you was topping this nigga every chance you got. You was topping him off every chance you got. In the car, while he was washing dishes, while he was laying down, you woke him up with the box. You did all of it. You were throwing that thing back every which way whenever you had the opportunity to. Nigga, when you was before you got comfortable with him, you wouldn't even wear your bonnet to bed. You weren't wearing your bonnet to bed. You was wearing them booty shorts. Now you ain't wearing the booty shorts no more. You ain't wearing none of that shit. And 9 times out of 10, that nigga still trying to get some. But you ain't throwing it back. Now you giving him lazy box. Okay. Now you ain't even faking the shit. You just, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Like, and now you wonder why this nigga stepping out, because guess what? Melissa down the street, she doing everything that this nigga want, and he ain't got to ask not one fucking time. He ain't got to communicate the information. He told her one time, listen, man, I like my shit tough. Anytime, any chance you get, nigga, clothes off, you already ready for me, Mitch. You got a robe on, nothing under, you already ready. And then you get mad and wonder why, you get mad and wonder why he done stepped out on you. Because you stopped doing the things that you used to do. And I get it, life happens, but still though. Now you want this nigga to be extremely spontaneous. You want to do extravagant shit in order to get yourself riled up or back attracted to your man. Like, bro, how stupid does that sound? How stupid does that sound? Mind you, you done put on weight. You weren't taking care of yourself like you used to. He still want to give you the box, but you're not as confident in yourself as like you used to be. The coot then dried up, and then you get mad when his shit goes soft. Oh, you ain't attracted to me no more. I mean, what you expect? Like, nigga, you ain't what I married. That's how some of them guys be looking at it. That's why some of them be stepping out. Not saying that it's right or wrong, but I'm giving you reasons as to why they do. Nigga, you won't even, the crazy thing is, you won't even jack the man off. You won't even touch his shit. That's the crazy part. Even if you don't give him something, you won't even, you know what? I don't want to give you none right now, but guess what? I still make sure you get yours off. See, that's the shit that we be talking about. Nigga, you ain't even gotta just tug that bit. Just saying. Just saying.
Something whack. Like go to
Feel
a
a different
sex
type
dungeon.
of girth. No,
Maybe I want to go to a sex dungeon. I'm just going extreme.
Like it's different. Just
Okay,
like
and what do you want that?
One
Hold on. Well, what do you want to happen?
We could both go to
Tell
the
me
sex
what the hell, right? What you doing?
We could both go to the sex dungeon. Let's say your wife proposes this to you. We could both go to the sex dungeon and all bets are off. Whatever we want to do.
No, it's not. Here's the thing. It's not crazy to say no things. It's not. It's not crazy. But if you're constantly doing it and you done went 3 to 4 months or you done went 2-3 weeks, shorty, what were you doing? At least have the common courtesy to say, listen. At least have the common courtesy to say, listen, man, I'm just not feeling it, but you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure that you straight. Do what you got to do. What's wrong with that? If that's your man, you still want him to do everything as a man. You still want him to be there for you, be emotionally intelligent, all this extra shit that you want him to do for you, but you can't even get outside of yourself and look out for him. Regardless if you want to or not. If you got to, get creative with the shit. It's not entitled. It's not entitlement. It's not entitlement. Okay. All right, cool. All right, Kim. He does it himself. Now he over there looking at other bitches while he doing it. Eventually he gonna get tired of doing it. He gonna want the real thing, and you constantly keep telling him no. So what you think the next step is gonna be? What do you think that? And we're not talking about, well, he shouldn't do it. We ain't talking about what it shouldn't be. We're gonna talk about the reality of it. You keep telling him no because you feel it, because I just don't want to do it. It's so entitled. I shouldn't have to do it. All right, bet. You don't gotta do it. He says, all right, cool. Because most men ain't, let's be honest, most men ain't gonna say nothing. They're gonna just like, all right, man, damn, all right, bro. So I guess I'll go do my thing, bro. God damn, bro. Eventually it's gonna get old. And then one day, guess what's gonna happen? Your dude is out roaming. He got his fresh haircut going. He gonna get a compliment. Shorty really gonna be pressing up on him. Guess what? You ain't gave him none in about 2 to 3 months. It sounded real. He gonna push. He gonna give her some push off. He gonna give her some push off, some pushback. But then she gonna continue to keep pushing. And then eventually, guess what? He done stepped out on you. Now you wondering, now he coming back in the house with big smile on his fucking face. And you wondering why he's so chipper. And you think he just having a great day, which in retrospect, he actually did have a great day. Now he really ain't checking for you because now he got Melissa down the street that's doing everything that he want him to do when he wanted. And that's all you had to do. Now when you find out, now you upset. That's the reality of the situation. That's what actually happens. But y'all don't want to see that because you're so narcissistic and you're so selfish. You always thinking about your fucking self. So guess what he does? He thinks about himself too. Say, all right, you don't want to look out for me. Guess what? I got something for you. Don't worry about it. No, you fix it. You fix the problem. You're the problem. You're the reason. He's been trying to get it. You just said he need to go do it to himself. What are you talking about? Why would the man even want it if she's not excited about it? Because, again, men do not look at sex the way that women look at it. All men want to do, they want to get their nut off. So even if, nigga, you can fake being excited, but the fact is he wanted to be with you, and the reason is, on top of that, you already gave him that entitlement by giving it up every which way when y'all first started. So you've already set the precedent already that he was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna be getting on a daily basis. I got this shit in house. We good. So that's why he wasn't doing shit. That's why he wasn't checking for nobody outside of the house, because you was doing it all at one time. But then you stopped. And then now he getting his shit rock solid for Melissa down the street, and his shit goes soft for you because you ain't doing it. Because now, guess what? When you do decide to give it up to him, you ain't doing the shit that you used to do, and now all he can think about is the shit that Melissa was doing. So your basic ass dry shit ain't doing shit for him now. And I'm not talking about you, Kim. I'm just talking about women in general. I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about women in general. So I want you to understand that. But that's what happens. But y'all don't want to see the reality of the situation. Y'all just think, oh, well, you should be strong. You should have discipline. Well, the nigga tried, but you weren't giving it up to him. He even took desperate measures. Nigga was looking at all kinds of different shit to make sure his shit get hard so he can get one off. But ain't nothing like the real thing to him. But I rock with you though, Kim. Hell yeah, I hope you subscribe though. Anything that serves her is fine. Anything that serves him is illegal for the most part. Exactly. Most men won't even ask questions because they don't care her reason. Well, it ain't even about them caring her reason. Shit, y'all don't ask questions for him. Y'all don't really care about his reasons either. So fix the problem in your relationship is not an okay option. Nah, he don't want to. She's saying you been with that bitch, then you changed the game. Yeah, exactly. Like you been there, then you changed. You switched up on me. So now, like, so exit the relationship if that's too much of a priority. Yeah, she should exit the relationship if it's too much of a priority for her. No, so the difference between women talking too much and women asking questions. when you're just asking questions just to ask questions and you start filibustering, that's when y'all talk too much. If you ask a question and then actually sit back and be receptive to what he's telling you and not get emotional and actually hear him and listen, not be ready to respond, but you actually listen and receiving what he's telling you, that's when things can start changing. But a lot of times when we sit back and we have these conversations, y'all start filibustering, then it becomes this whataboutism. Well, what about you? You won't do this, you don't do that. Well, we ain't talking about what I don't do. We talking about what you don't do. You asked me what was wrong, and I'm telling you what's wrong. But you ain't listening because you're so quick to say, "Oh, you talking about me? Well, let's talk about you." That ain't how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how communication works at all. Why won't he exit the relationship? He's not fulfilled within a relationship. Again, you missing it. Most men are not going to leave the relationship. But what they are hoping is the fact that you get your shit together. Because they don't want to step outside the relationship, but you ain't getting your shit together because you think everything is sweet cupcakes and ice cream. And the reason why he hasn't expressed that to you, because you haven't opened the door for him to actually express it to you. Because then guess what? You're going to get emotional. You're going to start doing the whataboutism, talking about, well, what about you? You ain't doing this, making excuses. And it's like, damn. So fuck me, basically. Fuck how I'm feeling. Fuck everything that I'm saying. Because if a man came to you and said, listen, babe, we used to do things back in the day, and you're not doing that. Also, you put on some weight. I'm not as attracted to you as I once was. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not trying to be rude, but I think you need to lose some weight because you know it just that was one of the main things that attracted me to you. Then how would you feel? Most women would sit there and say, well, what you mean? Well, I got this going on. I bore your kids. I did all of this. And then you start going down this fucking rabbit hole, and he was just expressing to you how he felt and what the reason was, and y'all didn't want to listen to it. That's what happens every single time. So then guess what he does? He shuts down and he don't say nothing else. Because like, well, shit, if I tell again, then we're going to go down this whole rabbit hole. Now we're going to get into a fucking argument. Now she going to already think I'm cheating when I'm not cheating, but I'm telling her how I feel about it so she can fucking fix it. The thing I personally dislike is that other part of the relationship becomes problematic. Yeah. But I'm asking, why don't they leave once they see this relationship is not working? Because they still want to stick it out. They still got hopes for the relationship. Men stay. Women are the ones that typically leave. Men stay. Men stay. That's why. Because it ain't that. Because yeah, even though you got other aspects of what you got going on, you're solid at. But it's just that one little thing that you used to do that you ain't doing no more. And men still need to be fulfilled sexually. They need that. That shit's almost like air to them. They need that. And if you taking that away from them just for the simple fact that you just don't want to, there's no real reason as to why you don't want to. Now you bugging. Because again, shorty down the street, she willing to give it up even on Shark Week. But I wouldn't recommend nobody do that. But I'm just saying, she willing to give it up or do whatever she can to please him. That's the part. That's the point that's the situation. That's why. And that's why the situations don't work. And that's why a lot of relationships don't last. And that's why a lot of men step out. They don't leave because it benefits a man to be in a relationship, period. So when men say women would destroy the relationship, so when a man say women would destroy the relationship because they're unhappy, it seems like women are not the only ones doing that. No, a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all are destroying a relationship because, again, y'all are the ones that leave because y'all are unhappy. How many times have you gone on TikTok and you seen women say, I had a good man, he was a great father, he was a great husband, he was all of these things, he was perfect on paper, but I just couldn't do it because I felt as if I deserved more. How many times have you heard that? And how many videos on the opposite end have you heard men say, man, I had a great woman, man, but you know, so she's great, she's solid, she give good box, she give good head, she everything that you could want on paper, but I just wasn't happy, so I think I deserved better, so I left. How many times have you heard that? Why do you think there's 70% of women that's leaving marriages? and not men. Come on, man. Their quality of life improves. All their protestations and complaints. Yet being married extends their lives. Yeah, can be. Relationships with men put us women in early graves. Nah, that's cap. Because even then, even when men are married, y'all still are the ones that outlive the men. So no, that's cap. I don't know what you're talking about, April. Then go find a new relationship that works for you. It's no reason to cheat, to go. Nope. See again. See how you're not listening. See how you're not listening. You're not listening. You're ready to just go then. He's telling you. He's explaining to you. I just gave you the rundown of how it's supposed to work. I just gave you the rundown. And look at the response you're giving. Instead of, you know what? We do need to listen more. We do need to take time to actually hear where men are coming from. Because guess what, ladies? It ain't always about you. You ain't bigger than the fucking program. It ain't always about you. It ain't always about how you feel. Sometimes that man does shit for you that he don't want to do, but he do it anyway. But you don't even want to do the small thing for him. Come on, shorties. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay in here and get this work. That's what I want. I want you to get this work, Miss April. Because you calling Dusty, I guarantee you ain't married. Cool. I guarantee you ain't married. See, look, fellas, this is a prime example. When they don't want to hear the real information, they leave, they dip, they rage quit. That's what happens when you be real with them. When you tell them what it actually is. They don't care about men. They don't care. They don't care how y'all feel. They don't care what y'all think. They only care about them fucking selves. And that's the point that's always being made. And this is why these conversations are always being had. Because it's these women right here. It's these bald-headed women. And not you, Kim, because like you got hair. But it's the bald-headed ones. They can't get a relationship. They can't get no fucking man. But then when men are trying to tell them exactly what it is and what the situation is, they don't want to fucking listen. Trying to give you the game. Trying to give you the one up. Because if you look at me, shorty, let's be 100%. And this is not me being braggadocious. Look at me. Does it look like I would have a problem getting a woman? Let's be 110% clear about that. Does it look like I would have a problem? No. I'm telling you what it is. This ain't just some bullshit red pill talk. Somebody who's a fucking incel who never been outside in these streets before. I'm telling you what it is. But if you want to take the message, cool, do your thing. Continue to keep fucking up, continue to keep being single. That's on you. Got shit to do with me. I know you listen to Kim. I'm talking about April. Accountability is the key word. Fat King tweets. But I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna read a couple more of these comments. What part of the program is cheating if you are the type of person just be single? I feel you. I apologize, and I apologize. You sound like you have been dealing with the wrong men who don't value your worth. Yep. This is what I don't understand. If men want multiple sex partners, why don't they just stay single or be honest and have open? Because a lot of times they want the woman, but even then, even if a man was open and you said, listen, I want to be with you, like I want you to be my main chick, but I'm gonna step out from you time to time. Guess what y'all gonna say? No. So a lot of times most men just don't even do it. But again, like I said before, 9 times out of 10, when this shit happens, it's 5, 6, 7 years down the road when this shit happens. It's not right then and there. It happens down the road. Because everything is good. You're providing everything up front. But then when the shit stops, that's when it starts. That's when the bullshit starts. When y'all stop doing what y'all were doing in the beginning, after that honeymoon phase. That's what we talking about. So you already years in. So why would he want to fucking leave just to go get some box? That's crazy. Actually, I'm pretty shocked because most channels I go to, soon as you disagree with the host, they block. Nah, I ain't gonna block you. Listen, I welcome different opinions. I do. I'm gonna push back for sure. I welcome different opinions. I like that. It makes for great conversation. So I appreciate you, Kim. Well, I'm a woman and I'm still here having a conversation, and I love and see, and that's what I like about you. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It sounds red. That's what I'm saying. It sounds red pill, but do y'all know what red pill actually means? Like, do you know what red pill? This ain't extreme red pill. This is just man talk. These are barbershop talks that we talk about that y'all are just now starting to get to hear because we have these platforms now. Men been talking about this shit for a long time, what y'all aren't doing, what men would do if women did X, Y, and Z, all this extra shit. This ain't nothing new. These conversations have been being had. But now men have a voice and we're able to speak on our experiences and what men go through, because guess what? It was always about the women and what women experience and what they deal with and the emotions that they go through. Fuck what the man is thinking. But now that we have these platforms, we can talk about it. But when we talk about it and coming from the place that we're coming from in the mindset, because we don't think alike, now it's demonized. Just like you said, it's red pill, but it's not. What red pill actually is telling men to wake up. Like, listen, bro, you are more than what they say. You are more than just your wallet. Listen, you need to build yourself up. Get in the gym, build your character up, become a man of purpose. Become a man that's focused on things that he got going on. Don't just sit up here and focus on women all the time. Fuck that. Go learn a new skill. Stop just being stuck in the rabbit race. Stop being stuck in the 9-to-5 rabbit hole. That's what red pill actually is. Telling men to get their money up, become better, become men of men. That's what you're supposed to be. And that's why they need to join the Earn Circle. They need to tap into the Patreon. He said because lust is at the top of his value, lust seems to be more valuable than his. No, it's not. But it's very important to him, though. It's very important that he gets some, though. That's why, again, look, Kim, here's what you're missing. Here's what you're missing. If you take care of that, Kim, hear me clearly. If you got a man of purpose, this man is focused, he's driven, he's focused on everything you need to take care of, right? You're doing everything that you need to do. And you're supposed to be a woman that, especially if you're married, correct? You have a duty to him. A duty. You have a duty to this man. You need to do everything that you possibly can to serve that man, because guess what? He is serving you as well. He is serving you in every way possible with no complaint. Even when he don't want to do it, he's doing it. He may not tell you, he may not voice it, but he's doing everything to serve you and make sure that you good and make sure that you straight. And you telling me you just can't bend it over for 30 seconds because y'all say men quick anyway. So you telling me you can't bend it over for 2 minutes and let him get his shit off? You telling me that you know what time this man go to work? You telling me you can't get yourself wet and then and just go jump on it? And let him get his 2 minutes in so he can go have a great day at work to bring home this bacon for you. Have a wonderful day at work because he got something because his lady gave him some box, or because his lady topped him off in the morning. We woke him up with some top off. Come on, man. Y'all ain't thinking, bro. Y'all ain't thinking. Y'all just only thinking from a small lens. Y'all only thinking from a small lens. Y'all thinking from a small lens. No, we have definitely heard it since childhood. Men giving their opinion since before I was born. No, men like to be mistreated and like to chase. If you treat them nice, they will shit on you. No, that's cap. No, you're wrong. What men What men have you been talking to, KB? Because 9 times out of 10, most men get treated like dog shit. Most men get treated like dog shit. Y'all be up there clowning niggas in their face. Look at this little nigga right here, or look at this loser ass. Look, you had a shorty you had a bald headed chick that was just in here calling me a loser, and she don't even know me. Men get clowned every day, B. We go through that shit every day. Men go through that shit every fucking day. Because a man says something that she don't like, instead of just listening and understanding where men are coming from. But all right, but hold on. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna say we live in the United States. Men know they need money just like women. Well, men know they need money, just like women should know men need sex too, and y'all need to give it to them on the double. Especially if he's a man out here with purpose. If he's out here grinding and getting to it. If his main focus isn't boxing, he's out here working his ass off to grow himself up, to build up. You definitely need to be spreading that bitch open when he say spread open. What you talking about? willfully bend it over. We don't want. Well, that's what I'm saying. Bend it over willfully. If you know this man is worth his salt, bend that shit over. Stop playing. I don't care if you don't want to do it. Let him get his shit off. But don't do it for the woman. Do it for yourself. Build a solid foundation. You as a man. I agree. Women are not sex bots. Yeah, y'all are not sex bots. But guess what? Men still need sex at the end of the day. So figure it out. Figure out what it is that you got to do to get yourself in that mind frame. Because listen, I'll be honest with you. Most men don't want it every day. They don't. Most men aren't going to trip on you not giving it to them every day. But if you go on long periods of time not giving it to them, that's an issue. That's a huge problem. That needs to be addressed immediately on both ends. I'm doing what he is allowed to say no as well. Yeah, he's allowed to say no, but most men ain't gonna say no. That's what I'm saying. A woman can be perfect, but y'all aren't perfect though. So let's go ahead and take that narrative out. Y'all aren't perfect. Y'all got issues too. Y'all get on men's nerves too. Y'all do shit that drives men up the wall too. Can still cheat on her with the woman that's have the stats. All right, let me keep playing.
We do it for that night. We live it up, and we never talk about it again.
Or you talk about it when you want to.
Or we don't, because the man ain't gonna want to talk about it. So we
Why?
never talk about it.
So
You
that's
talk
so
about it.
That, you a lie. You a lie.
I don't know that.
Hold up.
What?
You a lie, KB. You a lie. You a lie. KB, you a lie. If a man is getting it 5 times a day, I guarantee you he ain't gonna have enough. He ain't gonna have enough time or nut to go fuck with somebody else. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's how you know you don't know what you're talking about. 5 times a day. Ain't no woman giving it up 5 times a day. That's a fucking lie. Y'all barely giving it up 5 times. Y'all barely giving it up 5 times a week. I know you lying. Cut the cow, man. And nobody even said. And listen, if you were here listening, I said you don't even have to bust it open all the time. You can stroke his shit just to get him off, or you can top him off. You can do something to make sure that he's satisfied before he go out in his word and got to go grind it out. That's what I'm saying. You missing it. This is a man. We talking about a man that's on his purpose, that's focused on what he got going on. He ain't got time to be thinking about box all the fucking time. But if he got it at home and he's going out here working his ass off for you to make sure that you fucking straight, you telling me that you ain't gonna do what you gotta do to make sure he's happy and taken care of? Come on, man. Come on with the bullshit. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You can say, but get out of here with that bull, with that nonsense that you're talking. Cut that out. Nobody needs sex. Men want sex. Yes, they do. Men need to ejaculate 21 times out the month. Look it up. They need to ejaculate 21 times a month. Cut it out. Sounds like a creepy to say that, to say do it against your will. Yeah. Men do it against their men do a lot of things against their will a lot of times. They just don't voice it because they know they just got to man up and get to it. Why does everything have to be demonized what men do? I don't understand that. Shout out to Zyrax. Hey, I'm gonna read the super chats in a minute. Appreciate you. Body autonomy is a concept that civilized men allow women to have. You are welcome. Facts. And they still find a way to cheat. No, they don't. I disagree. It happens most of the time. I disagree, KB. I'm sorry, love. I disagree. They even cheat with boys. Let's talk about that. Hey, listen. That's them pastors. Listen, no, we ain't gonna do that. That's them pastors. KB, that's them pastors. Listen, I don't trust them niggas either. Listen, KB, I don't trust them niggas either. I don't. You've seen it. The man got both women pregnant too and had a wife, but that's not a situation that always happens though. So, yep, anything to demonize men, man. Anything we say or do, like I said, men can voice their opinion every day. They can say what they're going through. They can say what's on their mind, and they're gonna get demonized. We're experiencing it in the chat right now. And yes, facts. Women cheat just as much as men. Let's talk about that. Watch. Don't worry. We're going to keep playing.
Another leader leads my follower. They're no longer my follower.
My boy said,
this is all about
slavery.
This is all about possession over a woman. And who's able to say that they touched what's yours?
Control.
It's not control.
But what men don't understand is just as y'all are possessive over us, women are possessive over men.
Men don't want to control by my side.
So we feel the same type of way. You're saying we're not the same, but we still feel the same feeling.
I just heard something slick out.
Why do women cheat? Y'all Y'all cheat before y'all actually cheat. Y'all cheat mentally before y'all actually cheat physically. That's the crazy part. So you got to put your mind, body, and spirit into cheating. Men don't got to do all that. Our mind, and spirit is still with you. We just take our body over there. We just go take a piss real quick and we come right back. Y'all don't. Y'all have left the relationship mentally. Y'all have left the relationship emotionally. Y'all have left the relationship physically. The physical part is the last stage. Once you left physically, it's over with. The relationship, and mind you, it was already over with once it left your mind. Once it was in your mind, the relationship was over with. Our mind, our emotional, our mental is still in the relationship. Our body, we just went to take a piss real quick. That's exactly what happened. We aren't the same, shorty. We are not the same. We are not the same by far.
That's top dog aura right there.
In my little ear. What'd you just say?
Look at you funny. You ain't hear that.
Oh, no, I heard it. What'd you say? Can you repeat
She was
that?
just explaining that how it's just double standards. How
Unbelievable.
you know we're just getting tired of as women.
You tried to double standards?
Well,
That's fair.
There is a route
So
to
let me
that
ask you
culture.
this.
Even that,
No,
I'm
let
talking
me
Just a
ask you
small
this. Let me ask you
percentage.
this.
I'm talking about when it comes to ethical things.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
It
fair.
can be a
Let me
double
ask you this.
standard when it comes to like economics and things. I'm talking about ethics.
So
it
you
cannot
only
be
want a double standard that benefits
Are you listening?
I'm hearing everything
Do
you
you
said.
okay, so we understand what ethics are.
You said
Do you-
economics, right? There's
I
double
said
standard.
ethics.
economics. No, listen. I heard everything she said. She said first there can be a double standard when it comes to economics. But
And that's the problem. Look at your ego taking precedent. Look at your ego taking precedent. Look at your ego taking precedent. You're proving the point. Your ego. Y'all say men got egos. Y'all are the biggest egomaniacs of all. The biggest egomaniacs. That's crazy.
there shouldn't be a double standard when it comes to ethics. Is that not what you said?
yeah.
Am I
You can
misquoting?
complete your point.
Because you coming from a place as if
I just want to make sure I'm
Yeah,
quoting you
that's right.
correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So the double standard you will only accept when it benefits you, because the double standard economically would be that.
And you're
Okay,
not understanding
explain
what
it.
I'm saying.
Explain it,
I'm differentiating the difference between ethics
Mm-hmm.
and economic or monetary things or transactional things.
Mhm.
Okay. So when it comes to ethics,
We do
ethics
treat people how
should
we wanna
not
be
be a
treated.
double standard. Ethics
Mhm.
should be a
Look-
mutual thing.
We love on you. We take care of you like we supposed to. We protect you like we supposed to. We do all of those things. We do shit that we don't want to do, even though y'all want to do it just to make y'all ass fucking happy. We have to deal with a lot of the bullshit that y'all do because y'all swear y'all perfect and y'all really aren't perfect at all. Y'all got a lot of bullshit too, but guess what? We endure it to the fucking end. That's what we do. We gotta listen to your emotional ass. We gotta listen to your talkative asses. Yeah, we do. And we just sit quiet and we take the shit. Yeah, y'all ain't perfect. Y'all aren't always the dream girls. Y'all aren't. Cut that shit out. We know all men ain't perfect. We understand that. We're not saying that all men are perfect. But what we are is telling you our experiences and what men have and why men do certain things and how we think. But you ain't even being receptive to it. You like, you know what? I understand it now. You ain't even saying that. All of these women on the panel are too heavy for the clothes they have on. You see what I'm saying? And these hoes think they bad bitches. Exactly. You lying to me and I'm lying too, huh? Guess we both ain't shit. I can't with you, KB. K-Bay, you wild, bro. I can't fuck with you. Don't worry about it. We gonna get you there though. Don't worry about it. You stick with me. We gonna get you there. You stick with me, we gonna get you there. Don't worry about it. We gonna get you there. Just stick around. You too, Kim. You stick around. We got you. We got you over here in the earn circle. We got you. It's not ego to have standards. Exactly. It's not ego to have standards. You're right. But they demonize men when they got standards, though. Just saying, though.
Moral.
A balanced thing, a moral thing is equal for men and women. It's not because you are a man, you have different set of morals than I do as a woman. We're human beings on a spiritual level. So that means that we need to meet each other at the same point. That means when it comes to loyalty and commitment, it's not different for you. no matter how much your instincts are. Because if you believe in a higher power, you understand the difference between your flesh and your spirit. So you understand that your insatiable need for sex or to have multiple women is something that you have to have discipline, and you are capable of having discipline over. You're choosing not to because it's convenient for you. And society and culture makes it convenient for you, and it's a part of patriarchy. I understand all the dynamics of that. What I'm saying is I also understand that you have a choice. That's all I'm saying.
What? Women, would you let a woman stick a dildo in you just because, hold the fuck on?
You hear what you're saying out loud, bro?
Serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not
that was
feeding.
crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding.
No, I wouldn't, because men aren't naturally built to get poked by nothing. We aren't naturally built like that. That's not what we do. We do the sticking. We don't get stuck. That's the difference. So that was a bad analogy. That was bad. No, hell no.
So just as you have a choice, I have a choice.
Hold on, let me ask you one question real quick. If you were a doctor and you made 600,
see, look, we got a woman right here who is telling y'all what it is. I know I come with BS sometimes, which is why I always got to give my hubby lots of credit for putting up with my little short fuse self. That's what I'm saying. See, at least she honest about it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there is a bottom line. But listen, Kim, let me ask you a question. Is it my duty to let? Is that my duty? Is that my duty to allow you to do that? Is that my duty? Am I the one that's always doing that? Or am I the one that's poking? Am I the one that's doing the poking all the time? Come on, give me a better analogy than that. That's a horrible one. You got to give me something better than that. Blue looks like Megan Good that couldn't get. Now she like her sister. She look like her sister. You know she got a sister though. No, we don't. Oh no, we don't. Y'all talk shit about black women dating out of the race. No, that's a lie. You're lying. Black men do not talk about when black women date outside their race. That's a lie. No, they do not. Black men do not give a fuck like y'all do. Y'all are the ones that always talk. Look at him. He went over there to the other side. Look at him. He went over there to the other side. What's wrong with the black woman now? No, men do not give a fuck. They don't care. They genuinely don't give a fuck who you date. They don't. That's cap. I know you lying now. Because y'all date white women. We just be chilling. We love who love us. Girl, that's cap. Stop lying. No, I just did a video. That's cap. We love you over here for exactly. I'm just going off your statement of you saying men do things for women that they don't want to do. Yeah, we do. We do things for y'all that we don't want to do. But one thing's for sure, we ain't finna let y'all poke us because that's not naturally what happens. What naturally happens is us pinning you up against the motherfucking wall. That naturally happens all the time. But you stop letting that shit happen. So guess what? Now all of a sudden you want to be spontaneous. Now, let me put it up your finger. Nah, hell no. Get your ass away from me. Since when? I never heard a woman say anything negative about that. Girl, all right. So you gonna be disingenuous? Do I need to pull it up? All right. See, y'all playing. See, now you playing with me now. Now you playing with me. Now you lying. There was literally a video of a black woman sitting up here saying that she thinks something is wrong with a black man when there's a cringe that she has in her mind when she see a black man walking with a white woman or a woman of a different race. That's literally out of her mouth. A black woman. She had box braids. I forgot the name of the podcast. I'll find it. I will find it. She definitely said that there's a lot of women that do that. Cut that noise out. Yes, there are some black men who do it, but there are more black women who are angry at black men who date outside their race than black men are when black women date outside their race. That's a fact.
$100,000 a year. Would you be fine taking care of men and not having him pay any bills and just paying for everything and letting him live
no, because he has to work. Everybody got to work.
No. Everybody has to work.
The camera.
Yes.
Gotta work.
Everybody got to work.
In the black household, everybody.
Listen, and I'm gonna say,
Wait. So a stay-at-home mom or trans wife isn't a thing?
So listen, in society,
not really they got trials.
Okay, so
wait. So tradition.
It don't matter where you live, but I know you be on TikTok. I know you be on Instagram scrolling. I know you be on YouTube scrolling too. So you don't gotta live on these platforms in order to know what's going on. Don't try that. Don't try that with me. Don't act like that. Don't play with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody in this bitch got a job. We all be outside in the real life, in the real world. I got a homeboy. I literally got a homeboy that I work with. Black guy. Literally had a black woman. Literally, a black woman told him, "Oh, so you dating on the other side now?" All because he got mixed children. So don't tell me the shit don't happen when I know the shit be out here happening. What we talking about? I know it be out here. I'm out here. I be out here touching grass. I know what it is. Come on, shorty. Listen, I ain't just your regular YouTuber. I'm not just somebody who just been in the basement, decided to start a camera. I've been out here in these streets already. I know what it is. Come on, man.
Wives and stay-at-home moms and that shit, that's not a real thing.
I thought you said trial wives.
I got you. I'm looking okay, baby.
Tradition, trad.
And listen, I'm not disagreeing in saying that there aren't black men that don't talk about it. I know that there are, but I don't think it's at the rate at which black women talk about it. That's what I'm saying. I know that there are black men that do that. I know that there are. So I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying it's not a 50-50 thing.
What is the percentage of black women that are traditional moms?
We discussing the idea.
That's I'm just saying, for you to put that out there, we have to think about the masses. The masses of black family households.
Yeah, because
black women don't stay home.
Yeah, because y'all can survive without talking about men. Name a podcast that's profiting, that's doing really well. Name a woman podcast that's doing really well without talking about men. I'm talking about doing numbers, doing crazy numbers, doing fresh and fit numbers. I think the platforms are just a loud minority. I think in reality, the majority of people don't think like this. I disagree. We are the voices of the majority. We say we are the ones that come out and say shit because the other men don't want to say the shit. That's why we have these platforms. We aren't just making this shit. We aren't just making this shit on the fly. We seen this shit already. Like I told you, these conversations have been had long before YouTube. But there are still people who don't want to come up and face the music and say it. So you got guys like me and other individuals who are willing to speak on the shit. It is what it is. That's what the reality is. We're telling you what it is out here on the streets. We're reporting back what it is out here in the streets, whether it's from our own lived experiences or from people that we know, or from the outside world and what we see and what we visualize. That's what it is. So I'm not just making shit up. I'm not just coming out the woodwork saying shit. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it's not a minority. I guarantee
the reason
right, you're only the mostly privileged are able to do so. The majority of us go to work.
The reason I brought it
up.
So
if we work,
the reason I brought it up was because
if we gotta be faithful,
go ahead.
Y'all motherfuckers. Real quick, let me say something before you say that.
Okay. Let him get his point across.
Sorry.
The reason I brought it up was because you clearly said that economic double standard is fine. So a man can go to work all day and pay for your lifestyle and pay for you to be a stay-at-home.
You were speaking about a very specific.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna let it play after I read those. I'm sorry for keep pausing it, but they're going back and forth with me. So I like the conversation back and forth. I'm sorry. Well, that's my point. Even all the channels that are men bashers are talking about men. Yeah, because men make money. Because if you can't talk about men, you ain't gonna make money. That's men talking about men and the downfall of men. When women do men bashing content, that's why their shit goes viral, because they're talking about men. It says level up culture, they'll never be as popular as Fresh and Fit because women are not that interested in women aren't that interested in hearing it, because again, you just proved my point. They don't want to hear the truth. I was talking about the race thing being a minority. I know most men are red pilled. Okay, I got you. Don't give that girl the D'Angelo face when she asks how old are you. Hey, listen. Hey, already got the breath. Hey, listen. About to do. No, I'm 35, man. I'm 35.
Situation. I spoke about a very general point.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is your.
And that's fine. And she did say that, and that's fine. It isn't that.
So it's okay.
Yes. Let me tell you why it is okay.
Okay.
Because you all created a system of patriarchy where you all get paid more than a woman, but you didn't know that as a black man because black men. Not to say you, but I'm saying in our community, you're not used to making more than a black woman. But in the world, men get paid more money than women. So that's why you should be paying more of the bills.
What?
And if I did make more of the money, then it would only be fair that we do a percentage and I would pay more percentage because I did make more if that's the agreement and we're married. And that's what it is. That's what it is. We're all putting our money in one pot. But when we're putting our money in one pot, the man is putting more in society. But you have the argument because a lot of black men are not putting more in that pot.
Okay, so two things. One, black men make more than black women on average, period. But
the ones that work. Yeah.
But if we're talking about
hold on. I'm talking about the general.
What women deal with.
The general.
That's not all right.
Like if you look at the statistics for who earns more, who earns less, black men earn more per person than women do. But here's the thing. So you agree with 50-50 to you?
What you have to do is you have to put in a
percentage.
So you agree?
Close.
Listen, it's a percentage. I wouldn't sign up for 50-50.
Why not?
Why not?
Because
I would admit that don't mean I just don't understand.
I don't want a roommate. That would not benefit. That
be so stupid. What do you mean you don't want a roommate? Shorty, you do know if you pay 100% of your own bills and a man comes into your life, you paying 50% less than what you were paying. So what are you talking about? See, this is another issue. This is another issue. Y'all want a man to come in here and pay all of these fucking bills, which again, let me be clear on this. If a man can't pay 100% of the bills, he should be striving to do so only if he's married. Not to y'all girlfriends, not to girlfriends. We don't do that. Only if you're married. You should be, and you aren't able to pay 100% of the bills. That should be something that you should strive to do. So I am in agreement with that aspect of it. However, that don't mean you just finna sit down and do nothing. Oh, no. You gonna work for me. And I don't mean just, I'm not talking about cooking, cleaning work for me. I mean, guess what I'm gonna be doing? We gonna start this business, right? Yeah, you will never go 50-50. Yeah, all right. You say that. That's y'all problem now. Y'all don't want to build. That's y'all problem now. See, you see exactly what I'm saying? That's not shit. That you see what I'm saying? You would die. Damn, so I guess you're gonna die about a lot of things, huh? You gonna go 50-50. See, that's why that's why it's so hard for y'all to get in relationships with good men now. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to work for shit no more, and half of y'all ain't even worth the salt. Half of y'all ain't even worth 50%. Half of y'all ain't even worth them paying 50%. Y'all don't want to work for shit no more. But y'all expect the man to pay 100%, then what he gonna get from you? What he gonna get from you? Once he pay 100%, what he gonna get from you? What, you gonna give him box every day? So that means if he paying 100%, that means you better be giving him box every goddamn day. Twice a fucking day. You better be bending it over, twisting it backwards, doing every fucking thing. And I guarantee you that's cap. You ain't gonna be giving it to him every day. So that's how I already know that's a lie. That's one. Shut your ass up, Chilla. So I already know you lying. That's one. What else you gonna be doing? Don't sit up and tell me you're gonna be cleaning every day. I'm pretty sure half of y'all don't even clean your own house now. Washing dishes every day, cooking every day. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's definitely a scam. It's definitely a scam. It's a bad look for the man. It's a bad look. 9 times out of 10, listen, if he paying 100% of the bills, guess what you finna do? You finna be working for me. You getting to work 100%. We got this business. Guess what? You about to be doing all the back end shit. You about to be doing everything on the back end. Better fucking believe it.
It would not benefit me. It's not a beneficial agreement.
I will happily sign up for 50-50, but you also, I can't think you get to have multiple women and be cheating and do all of that. If we doing 50-50 in a relationship as far as bills,
they don't want
we doing 50-50 on mentality.
Your argument don't stand because they don't believe in any of that.
Oh, well, I'm not.
So you exclude yourself from this whole part of the conversation. Back to you two.
You a lie. You a lie. You a lie, and you know it.
No, this whole part, because y'all said the double standards wasn't the thing, right? You said no. That's
it is a thing. I said because men make more, they need to understand there is a double standard that they created, and they need to honor it.
What is there another? Is there a beneficial portion of this double standard?
Yes, they get to have a beautiful woman and wife to support them.
And look at this. She talking about beautiful woman. Shorty, you ain't even beautiful. So I'm talking about. See, look at the bullshit that she said. Look at the bullshit that she said. Watch this. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let's listen to this bullshit.
What is there another? Is there a beneficial portion of this double standard?
Yes, they get to have a beautiful woman and wife to support them at their beck and call. We literally leave our homes, our families behind to serve our men. And if we take on your last name, you bury your children, and we are your support system. We are your janitor, your therapist, your project manager, your house manager. So if you have the right woman on your team, you can really literally, like Gucci Mane did. She said he just got to come home and eat. He has got to go to the studio, because that's how
all y'all ain't doing that though. That's what I'm saying. See, she talking about what she doing for him now. What was she doing before that? When he was on the come up, when he didn't have all that bread, what was she doing? She stayed down with them. She stayed down with him. She stayed down with him long enough until the come up. That's the problem. That's the miss fucking connection right there. That's the disconnect. Y'all don't want to stay down with people. Y'all don't want to build with no fucking body. But then you got all these fucking high standards and expectations for this man who's already established, and he got established without you. And you think he finna be on your fucking program? The fuck y'all smoking? What are y'all smoking? Who the fuck learned y'all? Who? For real, who the fuck learned y'all? You want a man to be 100%, and look at these heifers. They want a man to be 100%. Neither one of them are in tip-top shape at all. Ain't the baddest things looking. So what are we talking about? And if this man is well established and he's one of the top tier guys, you think he finna pick one of them? And I'm just talking about amongst black people, right? Because these are black women. I'm talking about black men. Let's look at it. If you got a top tier black man and he got the pick of the litter of all women and he wants a black woman, you think he ain't gonna pick the top tier black woman over these two? You gotta be fucking shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. And I'm not talking about no sports athlete. I'm talking about somebody who was a lawyer, a doctor, a man that's in STEM, a man who started his own business from the ground up. These type of men, your everyday type of men. I'm not talking about entertainers. I'm talking about your everyday type of men. You mean to tell me that this nigga who came from the ground up, who built himself up without a woman in his life, without that support system, he had to get it out the mud, you gonna sit here and tell me that man, y'all better get out of my face.
A real woman gonna lay it down.
How many real women do you think is the population?
How many real men? We got to teach each other. It's all about learning as an adult. We can't blame on what we learned as a child.
What you mean? Maria be over there working. What you talking about? Maria be over there working. Asian women be working with their men in the restaurants. The Asian restaurants that y'all go to, husband and wife working, the husband in the back cooking while the wife up there taking orders. What are you talking about? But guess who the ones who make the most money in America? Asians do. They run this shit. And they still work. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Maria is staying down with her husband. Her husband don't even make, listen, Latina men make less than black men. And guess what? Maria is still sticking with her husband. What are you talking about? She's still in the house working. She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's submissive to her man. And he ain't even making more than the black man. What are you talking about? She cooking, she cleaning, she taking care of the kids while he out working, making money under the table. What are you talking about? I live in Arizona. I see this shit on the daily. What are you talking about? It's predominantly Asian. It's predominantly Hispanics out here. I see it all the fucking time. So what we talking about? It's only white women and fucking black women who got an issue, who have an issue with fucking working. Who got an issue? At least work until the nigga get to where he need to get to. So then you can become the beneficiary of his success. It's like, listen, man, this shorty stayed down with me. Listen, bro, listen, I'm in debt to her. She looked out for me when I was down. She was with me on the come up. Listen, bro, she never wavered. She never did anything, bro. She was here for me. I got her. She good. But y'all think y'all so fucking perfect. Y'all think y'all just are the word God's gift to everything, and you think y'all shouldn't do nothing. You think you should just fucking exist and not do a motherfucking thing. You crazy as hell. You're wild for that. You're wild for that. I'm telling you, bro, they are. I'm telling you, bro. Yes, exactly, Kim. And the Hispanic woman is still a woman. She's feminine as fuck. And she's still working. Taking care of the household. Doing what she need to do for her husband. Making sure there's a hot plate on the table for her husband. Even though he ain't the top tier man. Motherfucking Carlos, fucking 5'5", 5'4", 5'5", working a hard working man, still ain't making a hell of a lot of money. But guess what? Maria making sure the house clean, the kids are taken care of. There's a hot plate on the fucking table when he get home, and he got him a Michelob Ultra or a fucking a Modelo or what's the other beer? Modelo, a Dos Equis, whatever the fuck beer that they drink. And you sitting up here telling, man, listen, y'all better stop playing with me, dog. Black women do have jobs, but guess what? Y'all think y'all better. Y'all start thinking that y'all deserve the fucking world. Instead of y'all become masculine. It's the behavior. It ain't about the job. It's about the behavior that y'all are operating. I just told you, the Hispanic women, they still fucking work, but they're still submissive and feminine to their fucking men. That's what I'm talking about. So the men don't care if y'all work. It's the behavior. You think that you deserve the same exact thing that this nigga get. Don't work like that. Hispanic women aren't the same no more. I agree. And I agree. Even today, I agree with you, Josephine. I agree. Even today, they ain't the same as they used to be. But there's still a lot of them out here. I'm in Arizona. I'm telling you, they out here. They sit back and watch episodes of Baddies and they think, yep, I agree. Where did you get this idea that black women have an issue working? What I'm talking about, being submissive, being a submissive woman. Even the fact that the man isn't a top tier man, that's what I'm saying. Working at home, doing the things that she need to do to be a feminine woman. It ain't even about cleaning, cooking, and cleaning. It's not about that. But I had to illustrate a point so you can understand that even though that these women are still working, they're doing the things at home, they're still a feminine woman. They're still submissive to their fucking men. Even their men ain't making $100,000 a year or even making fucking $30,000 a year. They're still submissive to their men. That's the point that I'm making here.
We can learn right now.
Man, that's real.
What's the percentage of women? What's the percentage of people you think are real women
on both sides?
So what number would that be in your perspective?
You ain't confused. You know what the hell we talking about.
I think we got about 10 to maybe 15% of real women
and men.
That's why I said real women and real men left. I think we got only like 10 to 15% left that haven't been, indoctrinated by society's mindset of what relationships should be, the expectations of each person, unrealistic expectations of what you should expect. And
that's what I'm saying. What happened to the
you deserve despite what you actually bring to the table. I think we are down to about.
How am I being dishonest, Kim? Because I have never in my whole life met a black woman that felt like she just didn't have to work. Y'all are just sitting here and saying that you don't want a man, you want a man that's paying 100% of everything. How am I being dishonest? So are you being dishonest or am I being dishonest? Because last time I checked, you the one who said a man need to pay 100%. So what are you talking about? If I had a lawyer down as nigga, I would not mind. But nowadays, please, I'd rather die. Girl, you'll die by anything. Go on about your business. Because Carlos is not afraid to give Maria a tune-up, you know what we have to do then. Yup, have to go ahead and clean up between that wash and dry, put some heads through there. So are you actually telling me from the time you were a young child, the majority of black women that you encountered throughout your life did not work at all or have any kind of income? No, what I am telling you is this. The women back in the day, even the black women back in the day that worked, my mother included, guess what? My mother worked, but she was still submissive to her husband, which is my father. She is still submissive to that man to this fucking day. She ain't like y'all. She ain't like the new age women out here. She was still submissive to her man. She understood what it was. That's the problem. That's the issue. She still contributed. She still contributed, did what she had to do, and she was still submissive. She didn't talk down on her husband. She didn't look at him any different kind of way. She didn't say he wasn't a man because he didn't pay 100% of the bills. None of that. She still respected him as the man. Y'all aren't doing that in this modern day. That's what I'm saying. Y'all will look down on the man just because you might make $50,000-$60,000 a year and he make $55,000 a year. All of a sudden you think you better than this nigga. That's the point that y'all make. That's the point that's being made. What the hell are you talking about, K-Bay? Yeah, she needs exactly. See what a lot of these women don't understand. And look at her. Look at your mentality right now, K-Bay. I can tell you are something to deal with. You are a quarrelsome woman just based off of what you're talking about right now. That's crazy. Yeah, submissive. At the end of the day, it ain't about working. Listen, I told you. That's what I said. The Asian women are working. They're still submissive. The black women back in the day, they were still submissive to their husbands, even though they worked. But the origin of this is say, okay, you want 100%, but what the fuck are y'all doing? If he's paying 100% of the bills, what are y'all doing? Are you worth that? Just because you say I want 100%, okay, are you worth that though? What is he getting in return?
15% of real people who come into real relationships with real expectation.
I feel like this. Listen, if I'm dating a man and he wants to marry me and he wants to put a ring on it, because we could just stay dating. See, that's the problem. Men want to take control over a woman's autonomy and her mind and everything. So she can't date other men, right? So
Nope.
so he said, look, you're mine.
Does
You
she,
committed.
does she desire to date other men?
No.
Yes.
Well, listen.
When I first meet you,
Yes, we don't know you. So you're.
Oh no, you gotta show. You gotta show me.
When
You gotta show me.
I
You gotta
first
show me,
first
K-Bay.
meet.
Listen
So you're taking.
to my question.
So wait, I'm not done. And then you take us off the market for us to go still have the same lifestyle. So like, why would I leave like the same lifestyle? I gotta pay half on the bills.
Listen.
Why would I do that?
It's really not the same lifestyle because before you pay all the bills.
I can pay all.
Why you do that?
By yourself.
Somebody else gonna pay him.
We said most
I'll
people,
pay all the
right?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. You're equating with him paying 100% of the bills with you giving him box. That ain't. Y'all are missing it. That's the problem. That right there is the problem. Why does he have to pay 100% of the bills in order for you to still give him box to make sure that he? You know what? You got it. Y'all, you got it. Y'all niggas tripping. I know I know what I have. Okay, if you know what you got, I hope you're married, and I hope he treats you the way that you're supposed to be treated. And I hope that you treat him the way he's supposed to be treated. But if you ain't married, I don't want to hear none of that shit. All that shit that you talking about, I know my worth. I want to see the fucking results. If you ain't got the results, don't come to me with that bullshit about I know my worth. I don't want to hear that. I want to see results. Show me results. If you got the results, then I'll shut the fuck up. Until I see the results, I don't want to hear it. Bro, you gotta realize you conversing with women that are never married, let alone experience a 2-parent household. The conversation is completely obsolete. Yeah, I hear you. You said 70-30. I hear you. I don't even care about none of that. 50-50. Oh, I don't give a fuck. 50-50, 70-30, 100%, 90-10. She paying 90, he paying 10%. At the end of the day, you treat that man how he's supposed to be treated. Fuck what y'all talking about. Hey, Leslie from Dallas, Texas. I'm from a single parent home. These women don't realize a working man that puts on a uniform and go to work every day, they don't appreciate. Exactly, Leslie. You know what you're talking about. You don't know if a woman or a man. Now, listen. I said I want to see results. I want to see results. I told you men like to be slapped down. What the hell you mean slapped down? What does that even mean? I wouldn't want to be with the woman who's been in a relationship. I feel you. She is so lonely, Miss Lonely. She has nobody to call her Miss Lonely.
Most people who are
single and dating have some like.
I'm gonna be giving up.
I've never experienced that, so I can't speak for them. But most women that I know, you go from either paying all the bills to yourself. I don't mind paying half. All I do is pay half.
Look at that black woman.
When I was paying the whole thing before,
look at that black woman.
About paying everything.
Look at this black woman. Look at this black woman saying, listen, I would rather pay 50-50. I would rather go 50-50 than have to pay 100% of the bills myself.
I like to sleep with them. I'm sorry. It's better than sleeping by myself. I also like to cook for men. I don't mind feeding them a meal.
You don't have to
speak
with them. You don't have to.
Life is easier when I move in with you. I get to see you.
Ew.
We get to cuddle at night together.
Okay, so this is how women should
I'm just saying, it's like the whole thing of companionship by yourself, we're taking that off the picture. Most people are together because you want another body there. Humans are not built to be by themselves. You want somebody else there. We can't say like, oh, they get to have sex together. You can say have sex with them. You want to have sex.
You have a boyfriend, but the boyfriend has his place.
Exactly.
And I have my place. I'm not saying that's my life.
So now y'all both paying bills. No.
So, but we date.
We have to split it in half.
But you can date casually.
We can get a better.
Let me ask you this. If I told you that we're gonna go out to eat and you can either pay $1,500 for this bill or $750, which one you choose?
I'm gonna pay $750 whether I'm with you or whether I'm by myself.
No, you gonna pay $1,500. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody to pay it.
So what? Y'all might pay $1,500 by yourself.
Exactly, because they are investments. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Treat them like investment. Is it worth it to put money down? Yes, it's an investment. At the end of the day, I don't care how y'all look at it, ladies. It's an investment. You talking about 100%? That's 100% of my investment that I gotta put into you to take care of you, to take care of us, to take care of this household. That's 100% investment. So therefore, I need to move things around, or I need to go make some more money. One of the two. If I'm gonna pay 100% in the bills, but guess what? One fucking thing. I don't give a fuck if it's 70-30, 50-50, 90-10. I don't give a fuck. You better respect me in the fucking household. Because the reason why that is because we live in a first world country. If things were to go to shit, that 90-10 bullshit, or you making more money, that don't mean shit. All that shit go out the window. You're gonna be finding the best suitor that's gonna be able to protect you, and that's gonna be me. So all that first world talk, oh, I need a nigga to make 100%, paying 100% of the bills. Okay, well, I need to make sure you are the most feminine. That means your ass better be in fucking shape. I better see you in the fucking gym. That shit better be right. That shit better be fucking tight. The house better be clean every fucking day. I better have a hot fucking plate every single fucking day. I'm telling you, I better be getting boxed every day, head every day. I want it all every fucking day. And I mean, I don't want not a cry, a fucking whisper. I don't care. If I wake up at 2 in the fucking morning and say, listen, throw me that box, you better be ready to give it up. If we want to play that game. You said stay single. Then she said protect us from what? What you mean protect you from what? From this crazy ass world. Listen, you know what, Kim? I don't need to answer that. That lets you know you live in a first world country. That lets you know that you are being protected when you don't even know you're being protected. Thank you for proving the point. If a man is just going to look at a woman as an investment, why does she just say, well, because you are an investment. Kids are an investment. Everything that you do in this world is an investment. Guess what you're gonna want to do? Guess what? If a man lives in let me ask you a question, Kim. Do you want a house? Are you gonna want a new car at some point? Are you going to want a ring to get married with? Aren't you want to go on a honeymoon? Aren't you gonna go want to take some trips? Aren't you gonna want to go out to eat? Aren't you gonna want to buy things? It's called an investment. Spending money. Now, more so consumer based, not necessarily investment based, but hey, spending money. So yes, spending all this money, are you worth it? Are you worth the time for me to invest all this money into you? Yes. Yes, but I'm talking about as far as an intimate relationship goes, what would a husband be protecting? What do you mean, what would a husband be protecting you from? The dangers of the world. What are you talking about? The dangers of the world. If somebody broke into your house, who's going to be the one that's going to jump out of bed? You or him? Okay, you have a house. So wasn't that house an investment? So if that man has a house too, are you going to leave that house or is he going to move in with you? Cool. If you want to sleep in the tent, go ahead and sleep outside. Just, you better protect yourself. You better hope you got a man that's going to protect you. Because y'all say men are dangerous, right? So therefore, if you live out in the tent, you can't protect yourself. You ain't got no lock fucking doors. I don't know how to drive. All right, well, cool. Then you can take the bus. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win that. So yep, you love going out to eat. That's another investment. That's another expense. Yes, I buy things every week. Yep, another expense because you're gonna want him to do the same thing. And if y'all are together and he's married to you, all that money becomes one. So you spending his money too. I'm really a jewelry type of person, but if somebody wants to give me a real ring, I'll take it. I hear you. Oh, you're not really a jewelry person. I got you. Everything you just said, I can do for you can do for yourself, but again, you can do for yourself right now, but eventually you're gonna want a man to do it for you too. So that sounds good right now because you by yourself. That's what you got to do because ain't nobody gonna do it for you until you get a man and you get married. You're gonna want him to do those things for you too. And guess what? He's gonna be the one that's gonna come out of his pocket to do it for you. You ain't gonna win this argument, bro. You just stop while you were here, shorty. Just take the L. Just say, I get it. I got you. That independent shit goes out the window once you get married. You become interdependent, not independent, interdependent. Stop being hard-headed, Kim. Stop. I think we're both going to jump out of bed. Girl, yeah, you're going to jump out of bed to go get the kids. Make sure the kids straight. I'm going to go downstairs or go to the front door to make sure that y'all are protected, make sure they don't get past me to get to y'all. So I'm protecting all of y'all asses. Because guess what I'm going to say? Go get the kids. Go make sure the kids straight. I'll take care of what's going on down here. Like, come on, man. We got to be realistic. We're going to have a real conversation. Stop being crazy.
I'm gonna call up somebody.
I don't know. I've never seen that there was no benefit of being with the partner.
Well, no,
I've never quoted Drake in my life, but I think he said eloquently.
Sometimes
This dick sucking.
My bad, bro. Hold on. My bad.
But it's not though.
So listen,
bro, you wow. You wild for that. I didn't say I did. I didn't say I did anything all by myself because we live in a society and we rely on each other. That doesn't mean I have to have sex with a man every day or every other day. Okay, listen, that's fine. You don't got to do what you got to do. But I'm saying, here's what again, and I stated this before too, Kim. I say majority of men, they aren't going to want it every day. I said that. I did say that earlier. They're not going to want it every day. But I am saying you need to be willing. If this man meets all of your standards, you want him to be this super fucking man. You want him to be Clark Kent, but you want him to be Superman underneath. You are going to have to be willing to bust that shit open whenever he say bust it open. But most men aren't going to want it every day. But you need to be willing and ready whenever he decides to say, listen, man, bend that shit over, bro. I need it. Because if you don't want that man to step out, if you want to make sure that you're the only one, you don't want to give him a reason to step out, you're going to make sure that you bust it open for him. And you're going to make sure you throw that thing back how you're supposed to throw it back. That's what I'm talking about. But most men that are on their purpose, most men that are working, most men that are grinding, they ain't going to want it every day. But they're going to need it at least once a week. And you got to be, if you telling me you can't give it up at least once a week, are you bugging? And nobody care about Shark Week. Listen, you better listen, sloppy toppy. Throw it sloppy toppy. You better get to it. You better be practicing with the cucumber while I'm at work. And then when I get home and I get out the shower, you better be ready. You better be ready. When was the last time somebody broke into your house, and how often are you experiencing breaking? Well, I live in a really good neighborhood, so I don't necessarily have to worry about it. But however, you never know. So you always have to be ready. And at the end of the day, you still got to make sure that at the end of the day, he's still going to be the one that's going to get up regardless of how often it happens. He's still going to be the one that protects you. Even in the street, even when y'all are outside walking. Guess what? When you sit outside, if your man, I'm going to give you another example. If y'all go to a restaurant and he's not the one that sits where he can see the door, he can see the whole scope of the restaurant, because he's watching your back and protecting you, guess what? You need to find another dude. See, we protect y'all in ways that y'all don't even know that y'all being protected. See, that's because y'all live in the world that's just butterflies and rainbows. You don't even know when men are protecting you. You don't even know. We looking out for you when you don't even realize it. When you doing your thing as a woman, when you out here shopping and doing all this, listen, we on the scope, we on the lookout, looking around for making sure ain't no shit popping off. We like security when we go out with y'all ass. Why do y'all think that men don't like y'all when men have women? Why do you think they don't like y'all going out to clubs? See, when the shit starts to get deep and we start to have a real conversation, so now we start to talk. Now we showing y'all what men really do. But y'all don't see that though. Y'all don't see that because you are in the first world country and men protect y'all when y'all don't even know y'all being fucking protected. That's crazy. That's crazy. So why who and Brian not married? Who you talking about? Kim, I hear you. Listen, I'm not telling Kim, Kim, have you been listening to me? I never said that it was okay to do it. I never said that it was okay to cheat. I'm telling you why. I'm telling you the experiences that men tell you. I even gave you an explanation. I told you, I said, if a man communicated this to you, you need to make sure that you are receptive to the information. But because like you and Kay have been going back and forth with me this entire time, it proves that when men tell you their experience of what they're going through and how they're trying to communicate to you what the fuck is going on, y'all give y'all rebuttals back. Like, that's crazy. It's the whataboutisms. It's the, well, you shouldn't be, it ain't about what I'm telling you what I'm experiencing right now. You ain't been giving it up. You gained a little weight. I ain't attracted no more. So what you gonna do about it? I'm tired of going to the bathroom jerking that shit off. I need you to figure it out. Take that information, listen to what I just told you, soak it up. Don't take it personally, because if you don't want your man to step out, I'm not saying that he should, but if you don't want him to get the idea of doing that, you got to make sure you do everything you possibly can to make sure he don't. Because you owe that duty to him. That's what I'm telling you. Well, who's going to protect me while I'm home alone and he's at work getting all these billions of dollars? Well, if he's making billions of dollars, he's gonna have security watching out for you. That's what you got cameras for. 9 times out of 10, if you're making billions of dollars, you're gonna be in the gated community. Listen, you ain't gonna win this conversation. Just say you agree. Be a submissive woman and say, listen, I got you. I got you. I get it now. That's all I'm saying. Listen, you don't listen. I get it. You want to be combative right now. Listen, sweetheart. Just take it. Just say, listen, I got you. I understand. That's all you got to do. It's okay. You don't got to be right all the time. Just take this L. Just take this L.
Man, so if a man is already paying his bills, he got his apartment, he got his stuff going on. Why do I need to
Most women don't carry. Most women don't carry. That's a lie. There are some that do. Most women don't carry. That's cap.
With his bills. Let me finish. Why can't he just continue his same lifestyle, but as an additive, have a beautiful, successful woman that's by his side,
y'all be going everywhere by yourself, so I know you
and supporting him on his goal. He was already paying those.
Go ahead and sell it. Go ahead and sell it. So you can drop even further down in the dating market, and then ain't nobody really gonna want your ass. Go ahead. Listen, we gonna let the ones who want to be receptive, the ones who want to get married, the ones who want to be in long-lasting relationships. Those are gonna be the ones that's gonna actually listen and pay attention and actually get something out of the deal, because we telling you what it is. I'm not bashing you. I'm not sitting up here telling you y'all ain't shit. Y'all some piece of shit ass women. I'm not telling y'all that at all. I'm just telling y'all what y'all need to hear, but you just don't like it. So if you want to go sell pussy, go ahead, do your thing. Just don't come back complaining. Don't come back complaining when don't nobody want your ass. Most women that carry get their own guns pulled on them. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, I'm telling you, while I'm at work, you're being protected without you knowing facts. Start here for biblical truth with Pastor Gino Jennings. Oh, Kim, I ain't got time for you, man.
Bills, not the bills more.
I ain't got time for you, Kim.
What the fuck?
It comes with
What's the benefit?
He's taking care.
Hold on, what's the benefit?
What is he doing?
Right.
What is he doing? What is he doing for me
in the first place?
What do you mean? What is he? Now he paying all your bills.
He was on
That's from the master.
No, he was like, okay, so
he was already paying his
so if
bills.
I'm dating a guy,
What was you
and
doing?
he lives in another state, right? If I'm dating him, he has it set up, and he's like, babe, I want you. You know, we need to move to the next level.
Oh, really?
Can
I
you
want to do that?
I'm
saying like the 50-50.
Yeah, they don't.
So wait. Real men don't want to say 50-50.
Y'all.
They don't want to just
get the question out. So if a man live in another state with a woman, if you live in another state and you want a woman to come move in with you, are you going to make her pay 50% of the bills?
Yep.
Crazy, bro.
That you are already paying.
Me specifically?
Yes.
Yep.
So my house, everything paid for in my crib, but
you.
Yeah, I'm saying everything.
Are you going to make
everything
her pay?
in my house is already paid?
This is how I know you ain't listening. You wouldn't even know that he was cheating on you. You wouldn't even know. And I gave you the information. You still wouldn't know.
So are you gonna? Oh no! So are you gonna make her come and start contributing 50% of the bills?
I would expect her to pitch into the household if she.
Yeah. 50%.
I just answered it. I said that everything in my house is already paid for. My house paid off. The bills I pay 100% of everything at this point in time.
But what percentage do you want her to contribute?
You still ain't listening. You talking about men naturally degenerate. You ain't listening. That lets me know you're not listening. You're not listening at all. And then if you're gonna go tell your daughter, so therefore you about to start raising your daughter to be another single woman. That's crazy. And y'all wonder why black men are always talking about y'all. Y'all don't fucking listen. Y'all don't listen. Even when men are expressing to you, I told you most men aren't really going out here cheating like that, especially when they're married. But yet and still, what up, humble wise? Yet and still, you still out here telling I'm gonna go tell my daughter not to date cheating men. Guess what she gonna do? She gonna go right out that bitch and start dating cheating men because you told her not to. Because you told her not to. Instead of taking the information in, instead of actually telling your lady, listen, nobody's saying that you need to be a doorman. I didn't say that at all, right? But what you need to do is be receptive to your man. Understand that you aren't bigger than the program. Neither is he. He's not bigger than the program. You both are on a program that you guys decided to get into this relationship with, and you are on a program together. Nobody is bigger than the other. But there is a hierarchy in the relationship. God, man, woman, child. And you need to abide by that order. But that doesn't mean he's not going to seek counsel from you, because that's what he's supposed to do. You're his wife. So he's going to seek counsel from you to make sure that he's making the right decision. At the end of the day, he's still going to make the ultimate decision. You are to be submissive to that man. That doesn't mean that you're less than. It don't mean you being the most feminine woman that you can ever be is your fucking superpower. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all want to be like fucking men. No, that ain't your superpower. Your superpower is being a fucking woman. It's being a feminine fucking woman. That's where you fucking thrive. As a feminine woman. Why do you think men adore and love Claire fucking Huxtable? Why do you think men say, man, I wish I had a Claire Huxtable in my life? That's the ultimate feminine woman. That's what femininity looks like. Not this hoish look. None of these, I'm sorry, I love my girl Ty, but none of these women out here are ultimately feminine women. And I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, it's because of the black man. No, y'all choose not to be feminine. That's your natural being, to be feminine. And you don't even know how to do that right. You don't know how to do that right. And so now a man is telling you exactly what it is. A man is telling women who aren't married how to operate as a married woman, and you don't want to take heed to the information. That's crazy to me. I never understood that. Now, if I was somebody who looked like, if I really truly looked like a dusty out here in these streets, I would understand, like, listen, look at this dusty ass nigga over here. This nigga ain't got shit going on. This nigga look half-assed. I understand that. But no, you ain't finna sit here and lie to me. I know what it is. Trying to teach you the game, but hey, it is. If you don't want to listen, it is what it is. I'm showing you how to get a man. And then I can even go deeper on how you can find those good men. But hey, but you don't want to listen to me though. You don't even want to take the basic information. Got it. She said, shut up your ass, Brian. Are you listening though, Kim? Are you hearing me though? You might be listening, but are you hearing me though? My partner has been slowly renovating this home. I have been hesitating to give him cash towards the project. Please, can I give him some money towards fitting the kitchen? Please advise. Say what now? My partner has been slowly renovating his home. Okay. I have been hesitating to give him cash towards the. Okay, why have you been hesitating though? That's the ultimate question. Why have you been hesitating? You hard-headed. You don't like to listen at all. Home will go through the phone, and that will answer your question. See, so I get it, K-Bay. You either doing one or two things. You either trolling or you bitter. Which one is it? Kim, show him love and give him all that you got. Yeah. If a man cheats, means you didn't do enough. No, listen. I agree. There are Josephine. I will agree. There are some men who just aren't shit men, but I think that the way that women put it out there, they make it seem as if all these niggas ain't shit, but that ain't the truth though. That's not. There are some real deal men who will not step out on you, but y'all niggas be choosing the ain't shit niggas. And y'all know when they ain't shit. Y'all see the red flags up front, but y'all still think that y'all so special. Y'all think that them niggas gonna change for you. No, that's the point. They choose the people that they know that ain't gonna change, but they think that they're special enough that them niggas gonna change for them. It ain't gonna work like that. That's what happens. That's exactly what the fuck happens every time. Nobody needs to cheat. Break up. I hear you. So who would ask? So girl, I'm gonna need you to learn how to type. So would you ask us if you should give him money? Do you live as your name? There is no one program. Yes, there is one. See, you already missed it. It's only one program. That means being on the same page and understanding where y'all going, what this relationship is about. That means communicating up front, asking the hard questions up front. Communicating where do you want to be in the next 10 years? Do you want a family? Do you want to get married? What does that look like in the future? Do you want to own your own businesses? What does that look like? Having the hard questions up front. It's one program. The one program. Listen, do you want to be on that same accord? What type of wife do you want to be? Do you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Okay, bet. How does that look? And both of you guys are understanding where you guys want to be, and it aligns with each other. Guess what? You come together with that plan. You lock it in. One fucking program. It's one program. It ain't your program, and it ain't his program. It's one fucking program. And 9 times out of 10, because he's the head, it's his program. Because like I said, God, man, woman, child. You are to follow him. But yes, I understand he has to be a man that leads as well. Who can't protect the woman with looks? You crazy. You crazy. There's no one program. If you want submission, get a woman that has the same, like, it's not ideology, it's understanding the program. Just being on the same page. Being on the same page. That's what it's about. Being on the same page. That's what the program is. Understanding where the destination is. And both of you are on the same page with the destination. If the destination is, listen, we want to be married. We want to have 3 kids. We want to be multimillionaires. We want to be X, Y, Z. We all both agree with this. So therefore, we understand what it is that we have to do to get to this point. I understand my job as a woman. I understand my job as a husband. I know what I need to do. She knows what she needs to do. Therefore, we understand the program. It's one fucking program. When you're building a home, it's not 3, 4, 5, 6 different home plans. It's one plan. And you build based off of that one plan. It's always one plan. It's not multiple plans. Would he do it for humble? Ask yourself that question. Girl, stop being bitter. I have been hesitating because I don't want to overstep. He and I are both owed money. Well, just talk to him. Ask him, is there anything that you need from him? Like, does he need help with the money? Does he want that? Or does he got it? If he got it, let him have it. Partner, what does that mean? Is it her husband? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the partner? Nobody wins when the family feuds. Yep. I can be feminine by my way. See, you can be feminine again. So again, you just don't want to be in a relationship. I got it. If you don't want to be in a relationship, that's fine. Just say that. But don't give me the extra. Don't give me the extra stuff. I can be feminine by myself. Cool. If you want to be single, be single. Then that means that message isn't for you. That's for the women who want to be married, who want to be in an actual relationship with somebody, and who want to grow and build with somebody. Kim, men don't need to ask you know what to instinctively. You both love each other. Yep. Your looks are fine, but you can't protect a woman with looks. Yeah, I definitely can. Exactly. That's what I asked a woman in the beginning. Where you see yourself in the next 10 years. Yep. I'm heating everything. I got you. Sorry for my typo errors, everyone. No, you're good. Kim, you need a strong man that fears God, that loves you and wants you as his wife. Yep. Joseph, why do I need that? She want to be single, bro. I get it now. Kim want to be single. I got it now. We got it. Don't have sex before marriage. Don't get married if you truly don't know that person. Don't get in a relationship if you're not compromising with your partner. Same shit, different partner, liars, cheaters, thieves. Yep. I agree in a relationship. Y'all need to be on the same page, and y'all might be on one program in your relationship, but the relationship next door might look, nope, it's still one program. Regardless of what it looks like, it's still one program. Regardless, the program may not be the same. The program may not be the same, but it's still one program. Every program should be on the same foundation, though. Every house is built with the same foundation. Every house that you walk by, that you drive by every day is built on the same foundation. Concrete. Every one. every single house that you pass by every day going to work or going to the grocery store, going to the mall or wherever you're going, all of those homes are built on one foundation, the same foundation, concrete. Kimmy can't make a great code. Listen, 2 types of females, whores and faithful wives. Black women is difficult to deal with by today. I already told you the foundation. See, you weren't even listening. I told you the foundation. I just gave it. I gave you the foundation like 3 times already. What we are is unspoken. Our families have done business together since the 40s. We have discussed marriage and have since entered in an unspoken courtship. Okay, we'll just communicate then. That's it.
Whatever. If she make more than me, whatever.
What percentage?
Regardless to what she made.
As you, as a person, as a man, how much would you want your woman to bring to the table?
I don't have an expectation really for a woman to bring.
So why are we having this debate?
Y'all have an expectation.
All right. So I think I talk more than they fucking talk. And I know they gonna get on my ass when I clip this up. That nigga talk too much, bro, but I don't give a fuck. This is the Courtnee Edgar Show. That's what we do. We interact with the chat because the people are interacting with me, so I interact with the chat. I'll make sure I clip the full video in here so everybody can go back and watch the full video without me talking. But that's what we do on the Courtnee Edgar Show, all right? But we still got some more topics to cover anyway.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get-rich-quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up. Let's get back to the video.
Bro, I can't with you, bro. I can't with you, bro.
That's top dog aura right there.